Welcome, viewers. Today, we expose the massive deception that terrified our world in 2012. Hollywood movies showed giant tsunamis destroying continents based on a single ancient stone. We were told the brilliant Mayan astronomers had predicted the exact end of human life. But did they truly predict our doom? Or did modern media invent this nightmare for profit? Let us journey deep into the jungle to uncover the truth of the famous Maya calendar. It was the year 2012, and the entire globe held its breath, waiting for the final countdown. News channels broadcast endless warnings about earthquakes tearing apart our greatest modern megacities. Panic spread rapidly through the streets as millions of terrified people stared at glowing blue screens. The source of this deep hysteria was hidden in the humid rainforests of Central America. A heavily weathered stone monument, covered in thick green moss and ancient carved hieroglyphics. This was the legendary Long Count calendar, crafted by the brilliant minds of the Maya Empire. We were convinced these ancient scholars calculated the exact day the entire world would burn. According to widespread popular belief, when the final page of this stone calendar dropped, it would trigger an apocalypse, wiping out every living creature on our fragile planet. The media machine ruthlessly used this terror, generating billions in massive profit. They painted a terrifying picture of dark ocean waves swallowing the tallest skyscrapers whole. Survival bunkers were built underground as desperate families prepared for the absolute worst. We projected our deep, modern fears onto a silent artifact that could not speak for itself. The entire world watched the clock ticking closer to December 21st, 2012 with frozen hearts. But amidst this loud global panic, a quiet revolution of truth was beginning to unfold. Dedicated modern scholars decided to look past the sensationalized headlines and rumors. They traveled back into the dense, rain-soaked jungles, seeking answers directly from the ancient carved stone. By stripping away thick layers of dirt and moss, they began to read the ancient Maya words. What they found was a truly shocking revelation that contradicted the mainstream narrative. There was no mention of a fiery apocalypse or global destruction anywhere on the stone. The heavy carving spoke of a profound cosmic transition and a deep spiritual renewal. The brilliant civilization that designed this system worshipped the endless cycles of nature. They observed the bright sun, the moon, and the stars moving in perfect harmony across the vast dark sky. Why would a culture so deeply obsessed with the eternal concept of rebirth predict a final death? Why construct magnificent pyramids directly on top of the ruined foundations of the old? The logic of our modern panic simply did not align with the ancient wisdom carved into the rock. To understand their true message, we must first abandon our own linear perspective of passing time. We view history as a straight road leading toward an inevitable, final destination. But to the Maya, time was not a road. It was a complex machine of spinning circular gears. When one gear completed its rotation, it merely pushed the next gear forward to begin a new cycle. In the shadowy jungle, linguists carefully translated the forgotten ancient hieroglyphs. The beam of a flashlight illuminated the intricate details of the carved stone surface, line by line. Deep historical records show no apocalyptic warnings in their astronomical texts. Modern scholars agree the entire phenomenon was a massive misunderstanding of their culture.
It's geological, not historical.
Let us transport ourselves back to the golden age of the Maya Empire to witness their true vision. If you discovered a hidden message from the ancient past, would you translate it with hope or deep fear? We arrive in the 8th century, where towering limestone pyramids pierce the tropical canopy. The city is alive with the sound of stone being carved and the chanting of devoted citizens. High above the bustling streets, an ancient high priest stands majestically under the golden sun. Adorned in brilliant feathers and heavy jade ornaments, he observes the heavens with pure wisdom. Before him lies the pristine calendar, a truly flawless masterpiece of math and astronomy. The polished limestone reflects the divine light, radiating a powerful, majestic energy. The Maya used several interlocking calendars to track different aspects of their existence. The sacred Tzolk'in calendar contained 260 completely unique spiritual days. The Hab was their solar calendar, containing 365 agricultural days. These systems interlocked like massive cogs in a universal clockwork of divine precision. It took 52 years for these specific gear wheels to align perfectly back at their starting point. This alignment was celebrated with joy, marking the triumphant survival of their proud people. But the Maya needed a way to record events across much longer spans of deep historical time. This is why they invented the long count, the system that caused the modern world to tremble in fear. The ancient long count tracked the days since their mythological creation date in the distant past. They measured time in units, but the most significant was the massive cycle called a Baktun. A single Baktun represents a period of 394 long solar years. Now we reach the critical misunderstanding about the date of December 2012. According to their calculations, that exact day simply marked the end of the 13th long Baktun. The number 13 held immense spiritual importance in the ancient Mayan culture. Completing 13 Baktuns was an achievement, representing the closing of a full grand cycle. Imagine looking at the mechanical odometer on the dashboard of your automobile. As you drive thousands of miles, the numbers steadily increase until they hit 99,000. When you drive that final single mile, what happens to the vehicle engine beneath the hood? The engine does not suddenly explode into destruction, ending your long journey forever. The digits simply roll over, resetting all the numbers perfectly back to zero once again. The car continues to move forward. It merely begins to track an entirely new distance. This mathematical rollover is how the brilliant ancient Mayan astronomers perceived time. When the 13th Baktun finally ended, it was not a dark warning, but an invitation to life. For the ancient Maya, the end of a grand cycle was a sacred moment of pure cosmic rebirth. High priests would perform elaborate ceremonies to honor gods and welcome the returning dawn.
Welcome your sacred light.
The universe was given a fresh chance to shed its old skin and emerge stronger than before. They understood creation and destruction are two interconnected halves of the same circle. A mighty tree must drop its dying leaves in winter, so that vibrant new buds can bloom in the spring. The sun must sink below the dark horizon every night to ensure a bright morning returns. This profound philosophy of continuity was truly lost by modern society. We stared at their grand stone monuments through the distorted lens of our own insecurities. The 2012 phenomenon was never about the Maya. It was about our modern minds. It revealed our cultural obsession with dark endings rather than bright, hopeful beginnings. We fabricated a global nightmare because we lacked the wisdom to read their true message. The monument, known as Tortuguero 6, finally unlocked this massive global mystery. It clearly describes the descent of a powerful deity at the end of the 13th cycle. This powerful deity was associated with rebirth and a smooth transition into a new era. It was a pure spiritual celebration, a sacred festival of enduring life. To the Maya, the turning of the calendar was a time to reflect on their past achievements. They constructed magnificent new temples directly over the old ones to show their deep respect. The physical world was temporary, but the cycles of the universe were strictly eternal. Their brilliant astronomers tracked the movement of Venus without using a single telescope. They understood the profound rhythm of the galaxy better than many modern scientists do. Why would such an enlightened society simply accept an absolute end to everything? They believed the universe was a living entity that renewed its divine energy. The Grand Long Count was their ambitious attempt to map the infinite heartbeat of the cosmos. It stands today as a testament to their profound mathematical and spiritual genius. As the truth finally emerged, the heavy, dark clouds of global panic began to fade away. The modern world woke up on December 22nd, 2012, to a bright, rising sun. No massive tsunamis had swallowed our cities, and the earth remained solid beneath our feet. The digital screens that once broadcast terror now reflected the quiet relief of humanity. Relieved, people stepped out of their homes, taking a deep breath of the fresh, peaceful morning air. We realized that the ancient calendar had never been a cruel countdown to our total doom. It was a deep reminder that we are part of a massive, continuous universal journey. The deception of the media was exposed as nothing more than a greedy Hollywood illusion. They had taken a pure message of rebirth and twisted it into a profitable nightmare. We must truly learn to look at ancient cultures with deep respect rather than modern arrogance. Their ancient wisdom was completely obscured by the loud noise of our modern technology. If we had truly listened to the Maya, we would have celebrated the passing of the cycle. We would have welcomed the new Baktun as a fresh opportunity to heal our divided planet. The highly weathered stone still stands proudly within the quiet shadows of the deep, ancient jungle. Golden sunlight pierces the green canopy, illuminating the sacred hieroglyphs on its surface. It continues to count the days, silently tracking the eternal movement of the stars above. We should not fear the end of time, but rather embrace the infinite possibilities of change. Every ending is merely the disguised beginning of a beautiful and unknown new adventure. The Maya understood that the universe does not destroy.
The universe
It
does
constantly
not destroy.
transforms and
It
adapts.
constantly transforms and adapts.
Our survival depends on our ability to align ourselves with these eternal, natural rhythms. As we step forward into this new era, let us carry the profound wisdom of the ancient past. Let us replace our blind panic with a deep, quiet reverence for the mysteries of the cosmos. The massive global illusion of 2012 has finally been shattered by the light of truth. We survived the fake apocalypse, not because we were lucky, but because it was never real. The ancient calendar was not broken. Our arrogant interpretation of its purpose was flawed. We must remember this valuable lesson the next time someone predicts the end of our world. If faced with another prophecy of doom, will you choose blind panic or seek the quiet truth? History constantly repeats itself, but our reaction to it can evolve with greater knowledge. The stone gears of time keep turning smoothly, carrying humanity into an unwritten future. The ancient high priests are long gone, but their incredible mathematical legacy still remains. We honor their memory by living without fear and appreciating the gift of today. As the golden sun sets over the pyramids, we recognize the immortal spirit of the Maya. Their calendar is a beautiful map of eternity, guiding us through the endless flow of time. The Maya left us a legacy of cosmic cycles, not a warning of absolute destruction. Will we ever stop using ancient prophecies to fuel our modern fears? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this truth, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel today.